Some wounds are obvious. Others can live inside of us for years. We go to work, we raise families, we laugh with friends, we carry on with life. And yet, somewhere underneath all of that, there can be things we never completely dealt with: regret, guilt, shame, things we did, things we allowed, things we wish we could go back and change. And sometimes we bury those things so deeply that we almost forget they're there. Almost. Because every once in a while, something touches that old wound. A memory, a name, a place, a conversation, and suddenly we realize the past isn't quite as far behind us as we thought. I've learned that healing doesn't always come from forgetting. Sometimes healing comes from finally being willing to look. Not to condemn ourselves, not to reopen every wound, but to understand what we've been carrying. There's an important difference between saying, I did something wrong, and saying, there's something wrong with me. One leads towards responsibility, the other leads towards shame. And shame can keep a person imprisoned long after everyone else has gone home. The truth is, every one of us has things we would do differently if we could. That's part of being human. But we don't get to go backwards. We only get today. So perhaps getting well means taking whatever we've learned from yesterday and allowing it to change the way we live now. Where we can make something right, we make it right. Where an apology belongs, we offer it. Where forgiveness is needed, maybe we begin learning how to give it, even to ourselves. And where nothing can be changed, we stop demanding that the past become different before we allow ourselves to live. And that's a hard one. But maybe that's where grace enters. We acknowledge what happened. We take responsibility for what belongs to us. We do the next right thing. And then we loosen our grip. Because healing isn't pretending the wound never existed. Healing is reaching the point where the wound no longer decides who we are. We carry the wisdom. We leave the shame. And we keep walking. Stay devoted, my friends. Devoted Dad.